everybody. This is SolBright with another episode on becoming New Earth here on the Love and Science channel. So for this episode, I'm guided to talk a little bit about the dissolution of the old. And so for many of us, we are recognizing that the old systems, the old foundations are continuously collapsing. They are becoming more fragile. They are becoming more unbearable. They are also becoming more strict, more controlling, more limiting, all of these different things. There's so many things going on in the third realm of consciousness. And we're starting to see it more and more and more and more and more. And what's really important to remember is that these old systems, even though they perceive to be outside of yourself, they're actually being held by the constructs of your internal body. Your inner world is what is holding those systems in place. And so as we continue to see the constant collapse, it is actually occurring deeper in a deep level inside of you. What is also important to recognize is that we have to take more of a stance and more of a proactive approach to the internal systems, that the internal 3D systems that are still inside of our body. And so, kind of a complex topic, but if you can continuously close your eyes and start to feel the heaviness, that's going to be key. The 3D realm of consciousness is constructed with the frequencies of fear, lack, separation, judgment, which are extremely heavy. They are toxic. They are frequencies that keep us very small, very scared, very guarded. They are frequencies that our bodies are starting to feel more as well. Our bodies are starting to feel all of these discordant frequencies, and it's waking up, it's clearing, it's cleansing, it's feeling more. And that's always going to be key here in this process. The more you can feel and sense all of these frequencies and how heavy they are, the more you're going to be able to see them, shift them out, clear them, open up your entire mind body field hard so that you no longer carry them. And so this is a vast and massive process, not overnight for sure. And so allow yourself to see what aspects of your reality are keeping you in fear, keeping you contracted, keeping you limited. What realities are still upholding those belief systems, and start to tune in to see, what can I do? What can I start to do to continue to dissolve, continue to close those timelines, continue to clear deeper within myself so that I can start to create new earth, see new earth, experience new earth. And so there's lots and lots and lots of things, obviously, when it comes to the ascension process. Everything that it ties to the old has to go, has to dissolve, has to be removed from your reality. And this is where a lot of us go through massive purgings, physical purgings. We go through, and obviously at different times I have gone through, I started, couple, maybe more than that, a few years ago, going through my own stuff, going through my closet, going through my clothes, and just purging little by little what I didn't need anymore, what I didn't use. Last year and even lately, it's been, purging and releasing myself of anything that is still keeping me tied to an old timeline, keeping an old identity of myself alive. And that's where all of our old stuff goes. I purged like 99% of my clothes, belongings before I came to Mexico, because I wanted to, nothing resonated anymore. I didn't need anything. And it allowed me the opportunity to start fresh and start from scratch. And that is a huge part of this process of being able to no longer have the emotional attachments that we used to have to things, to clothes, to material, to identities, to relationships, to jobs, to all of these different things, people. And that is such a freeing feeling that is uncomparable, that you constantly want to feel that, and you constantly want to open up to anchor more of that feeling of no attachment. You're not bound to anyone. You're not bound to anything. You are this free-flowing bird that is able to move and shift and maneuver and create from this pure space inside, instead of fear, lack, instead of the past or future, which is what we all created from at some level when we were asleep. And even still in the 4D reality, we're still quite unconscious, or there's still many aspects of us that are unconscious. And so continuously open up to anything that is still being created by unconsciousness, by an emotion, a heavy emotion, by the belief system of I'm not good enough, I'm not strong enough, or fear, very fearful energy, and continue to check inside, tune inside, and see, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to feel in order to continuously release more and more and more and more, so that I know, so that I no longer have to play in the 3D reality. When we talk about 3D realities, it's really interesting, because even though you may still be in a heavy, dense populated city, even when you have to go to whatever, the grocery store, or a government building, your reality is not dictated by where you are. So even though you may be surrounded by what we may still call 3D structures or 3D foundations, it doesn't mean that you are living a third dimensional reality. You can ascend to a level where your consciousness, your awareness dictates your experience and your reality, no matter where you are. Doesn't matter if most of the people around you are zombies and asleep. It doesn't matter if they're awake. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter who you come in contact. It matters the level of light you hold. It matters the awareness level, your consciousness level, because that is where you are creating from. And so someone else that is in the same location may have a completely different experience, and yet you, though, are having this beautiful, wonderful time. Everything's magical, everything's smooth, there's no hiccups. And not to say that when they are, you're still in a third dimensional. It's all about how you perceive things. If you can open yourself up and start to see the different purposes and start to see what it's activating within you that is allowing you to become more conscious, that will allow you as well to have a different reality, a different experience. And so open up to seeing more of the frequency of the third dimensional inside of you. Feel it more, go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And by the way, this is a never-ending dive. We're always going to go deeper so that you can start to feel more clear, more dissolve, more of that inside, so that your external reality matches the light that you hold, the peace, the purity, the balance, no matter where you are, no matter who you're with, no matter who you're interacting with, none of that matters. It matters where you're coming from, your level of consciousness, how open you are, how expanded you are, and all of these other things. So get ready. We're going to continuously see a lot of 3D out there collapse. Just know that it's all happening inside as well. And you don't need to wait until those systems collapse or that out there gets fixed and repaired. It matters what you're doing internally, what you're allowing as well in your reality, and how you are consciously and continually shifting your reality to bring through all new energies, new frequencies, new observations, new ideas, new perceptions, new experiences, new possibilities. So I will leave you with that. If you would like to receive any more support, you can always find me at awakendeeperwithin.com. And until next time, I'll see you guys on the next episode.